this one case, there was one case while I give parenting talks, whole family watching Blue every night. In Malaysia, I don't believe it. Father, mother, all the children. I just wonder how they comment the film. Serious. And the girls from form, she had sex with the younger brother and the older brother. And on, and she got pregnant, and she was placed in one of the rehab centers in. At the time, I mentioned it's in Rembau, but now Rembau is intended to be orphanage. It's no longer for young girls, rehab shelter home. And once I make the arrangement, help my university student, my university student, not Unita. She got pregnant 3 months. She was 3 months pregnant. Make arrangement to even drove her to the shelter home. And also I got a few numbers. If in Kajang, this officer from the welfare, and then at the time, Taman Sri Putri, the one in Marang do accept young pregnant girls, and then after that, she must willing to give away the baby for adoption. So at one time people said, I was teaching in National University before for engineering, civil engineering, my last sem in Sekolah. Out of 120 students, there were only 20 male students, the rest all female. Faculty of Dentistry near Choket Road, we have 89, only 10 male students. Where the male student had gone? No, the public make fun. Many of male students they go to sanity, the rehab centers for drug addicts. But then don't forget, the female student also fit in all the shelter home for pregnant teenagers. So the problems are all the same. No? So okay, we go back to our discussion. We said, the girl said, we have sex because we are in love. Sebab saya lakukan seks sebab saya cinta. Saya sudah cinta. Love means sex. Is it true? Love means sex. Is it true? That's what they're doing. They're saying love means sex. So that's why I come out with P.I.C. Love means, so far, psychologists of love. 3 components of love. Patient, another one. Intimate, another one. C. Don't forget, C is commitment. But young people, they have sex with their girlfriend, getting pregnant, they left them. If they're so in love with you, shouldn't love you. 95% of the male partner of the pregnant girls left them, abandoned them. Even some cases, they are sex with their own fiancé. Also, the fiancé also run away. Yes. Some young girls, it's a joke. Counselor of the rehab centers and share with me. Some young girls, the victim, are real pretty, very pretty. Tapi tengok gambar-gambar boyfriend dia buat apa? Buat apa? Oh, saya ni lawan dia juga. Rupa wali kena bom. Itu pun just don't understand, but sometimes love is blind. Okay, so that's why it's come out with the idea P.I.C. Love is not sex. It's about commitment as well. Okay? And then I'll go back to their partners. You know that out of 65, 30 having sex with their own so-called foster brother. This at one time it is a common phenomenon in among Malay culture to have abang angkat. I don't need abang angkat because I have my own brother, man. You have 6 brothers, you don't need anybody else with your foster brother. That's rubbish. And many of these abang angkat, she knows how to use the very sweet words. The Indonesian singer said ayat-ayat cinta. Ayat-ayat cinta. Sampai meleleh, sampai hancur lembu. Ya? Ayat-ayat cinta. One case, because of the power of this love, power of this foster brother, one will run away from home, age 15, and then saved by his foster brother. Foster brother actually 18 years, brought him to his single mother home. The apartment only have 1 room. So the mother said the girls should sleep with her mother. So, but the foster brother gives signal, middle of the night to come up. So middle of the night, she sleep away and sleep with the foster brother. I don't know what they think of that. But the foster brother was not alone. He sleep together with another 15 years old younger brother. And the younger brother said, how about my turn? This is true story. How about my turn? So finished with the elder brother, she goes to the younger brother. After 1 month, she go back to her parents' house and she's pregnant. You know, the cases like that. It's so easy nowadays, right? So normally their partners, these pregnant girls' partners normally quite older by between 5 to 7 years, have similar background, poor school history, education, and they work as shop helper, and poor job history as well because the profession was very low. And when the profession was very low, the job satisfaction is also very, very low. And then since they don't have money, they get involved in other problems. Like the easiest one is get involved in the racket that's encourage young people to steal motorcycle parts. You know, that's very common. So they got enough money, and this boyfriend normally their pastime activity was what? This dia punya part-time activity was what? Many of them they go for pornography. You know, they go for pornography, and many of them don't live with their parents. So this is the partner's background. I present this paper in Bali. You know, this one also presented. This one is presented. Okay, and then so this is a very serious thing. So you ask people, parents ask me how to cut this thing. You think about it yourself. You know, you young people, university students, and some of them are parents. And the third one is sex education in Malaysian classroom. This is the one of the you get article from internet. This one also internet. Okay, this one is skip. Okay, religion and sexuality among male adolescents in Klang Valley. My samples about more than 500, suppose. Yeah? And this one already presented, but not yet published. You know. The instrument I use is from Harvard University, you know. So I separate between male and female. 30% of the sample age between 14 to 18 are sexually active. And the finding quite consistent with UREX and quite consistent with other researchers in Malaysia that come. And then the biggest problem here in terms of sexuality, one, about 90% of Muslim sample, they say that their akidah is very high. Akidah rate is about 90%, you know. And ask them about whether akidah can prevent you from having sexual intercourse out of wedlock. They said yes or no. Not sure. Akidah tinggi tapi untuk Ustaz sudah cakap kata ampuh ya. Agama adalah satu membina benteng yang ampuh untuk mengelakkan manusia buat maksiat. Maknanya religion believe high, but the perception about whether religion can stop them from having sex, said no, not really. So there could be that's problem, and ask them why you are so religious but you can't. The answer is what? What's the answer? Pornography. Is pornography. Media. It seems the girl here, some boyfriends send all their pornographic messages, pornographic material to their girlfriend here. Some even send their sex organ picture to the girlfriend. This is media technology nowadays. Okay? And then you go here, religion and sexuality. And then the biggest problem here also, I even conducted this research in my campus, but not UNITA campus. Even university students also giving the same feedback that about 30% not really familiar with contraceptive. 30% tak tahu maklumat tentang contraceptive. No, even the student. Yeah, and then and also they don't understand what is STD, sexual transmitted diseases. That is the reason why I conduct research on sex education in Malaysia. Okay, I conduct sex education research in Malaysia, qualitative. My samples students, that before they answer my question, I expose to them with 5 hours sex education using the UNESCO curriculum. So the response is what? There's no such thing sex education in Malaysia. What they have is from biology, is it? From tree, which is not familiar, from Islamic religion teachers, and many of the teachers using all the ambiguous analogies or example. That's the problem. Like sex ni murid macam kunci ada anak kunci, masukkan anak kunci dalam, ambil kunci, itu sex lah tu. So students are really blurred and don't have enough, and it's quite now, even now Ministry of Education, they stick to the principle there's no such thing sex education in Malaysia, but the public NGO really encourage, and many NGOs now starting giving, including LPPKN, started giving the sex education. Yeah? Okay, and then so this is the contraceptive, and then the role of education. I don't know whether could be, maybe we can find what is the right strategy to inculcate the religious belief so that it can really become so important. Yeah, because I believe that religion or whatever nilai moral But you have to internalize it. Internalize it here, in here. It's not through preaching, I believe that way. Yeah. Then, so male, this is male adolescent. Female adolescent, the sexually active female adolescent, slightly lower than male, around 27%. You know, and then the perception about religion and sexuality about similar to the male. Another one is, especially another one is among Chinese. Surprisingly, separated the Chinese students about religion belief is low, and they ask them about whether religion can prevent you from having premarital sexual kind of thing. They said no. They said religion is not related to sex. That's why I haven't fully analyzed the data yet. Okay, so these are the things that about my research about this issue. Okay, let's go to the love one. Okay, so this is triangular theory of love. The one that the girls in rehab centers love solely. They have sex because they are so in love. But again, my discussion is not about religion perspective one, it's about psychology and sociology. Right? So Steinberg proposed three building blocks of combined building blocks of love. One is passion. Yeah? Passion always takes the form of sexual longing. Sexual longing include any strong emotional needs that is satisfied. Passion ni cakap Melayu gairah lah. Tengok gambar, bawa ke dada, sesak nafas tak tidur sampai pagi, cium-cium gambar, longing. Itu passion itu gairah. Ya? Saya tak tahulah ada saudari pernah mengalami tak. Intimacy is what? Like my client in one university, intimacy is what? Feelings of warmth, understanding, communication, support, and sharing that often characterize loving relationship. Sering ingin bertemu, nampak di bawah bilik college pun tak apa. Ya, kalau kampung dulu nampak bumbung rumah berasak pun, tu rumah ni, saya ni. Ya, itu that is intim. Ya, and then don't forget it is school and gairah, and then this one intim. Don't forget the highest one is what? Cinta juga adalah komitmen tentang. Jangan bercinta tanpa tanggung jawab. Hancur padahnya. Wow. Ya. Komitmen decision to devote oneself to a relationship, and I don't need to read the whole thing. Okay. So passion, intim, and commitment. Okay. Love. The heat of love comes from passion. Kehangatan cinta datang dari kegairahan. Betul? Betul ni? Betul. He is actually Mr. Love. Yeah? Commitment reflects addition to maybe emotional. Okay? One from intimacy. One is para cinta datang dari intimacy. Dia mesti ada bara, mesti hangat, membara. Tapi kalau dua je membara dengan hangat, jadi seks. Jadi seks je. Yeah. This is combination of two or three of those. Yeah. Combination of two or three of this element become few more type of love. Wow. Okay, non-love, you may see this. Non-love is what is non-love situation? What is an unloved situation? People get married and then they don't really love each other, but stay in the marriage because of the commitment. Because they love children kind of thing. Like the man will say, I stay in the marriage not because I love you, but because of the kids. That is non-love. Intimacy low, passion low, and even commitment also sometimes very low. And then disliking. Liking is just they like each other only, but sometimes liking it happen to women sometimes. Ini suka-suka dia, and some women they stay loyal to the so-called boyfriend, but the boyfriend never reveal that he or she love her, and keep on waiting until she reach 35 for 5 years, and later on the boyfriend get married and still waiting loyal. So become second wife doesn't matter. So that is liking. So I think for young people, certain circumstances, if you look at it, value is only liking, go and search another partner. Don't waste your time. Yeah, because the intimacy high, but passion and commitment very low. Kalau universiti ni liking ni macam ni, tolong buat assignment. Itu je. Saya tak ada. I don't think that they like you of that. Okay, next one. Infatuated love is just like what? Cik Farouk. Infatuated. Word of infatuated. It's just like cinta kilat. Yeah. You make decision low, high, passion high. You meet for 2 weeks, then you decide to get married. Yeah, in Malay we call it cinta kilat. Jumpa 2-3 sebulan 2 mungkin kahwin. And then many young people are doing this. Fast marriage, fast what? Fast marriage, fast food, divorce also fast. Yeah, everything fast. And then empty love is intimate low, passion low, but commitment high. This is similar to what I said just now. Stay in marriage because of the commitment to the kids and anything, because of commitment to the death time. Yeah. And then romantic love. This is intimacy high, passion high, commitment. Actually, commitment low. Sorry, yeah. Commitment low. It's not high. That is romantic love. This is the best one. This is what we call conscious love is what? This is Malay we call gila bayang. The other party, they don't know that you are fallen in love. You shock sendiri aja. Yeah. Itu bahaya juga. Yeah. This is also very good. This is the commitment also very high. Okay, next one. Okay, this is the another. Okay, more another one. To summarize this, including this the Greek type of love. Eros, you married yourself. Eros, similar. The element is quite similar to romantic love. Is erotic mean is focused on sex. I'm not very sure. For a person in the yes, strongly physical, erotic, love, first sight, eager, okay. And ludus is what? The playful type. Okay? And storge is what? Quite similar to this. Yeah? And then this is dangerous one. The possessive mania one, just like what happened to UMP students, the boyfriend slit her throat because it's so possessive. Also, getting in newspapers so many cases about this mania and possessive case in Malaysia. The old boyfriend killed the partner. it happened in UKM as well. Past few years, that the boyfriend stabbed the girlfriend till death, and then he threw the knife into the nearby not river, nearby the tin mine pond. You know, the police discovered. I think the boy got mandatory punishment. You know, so this is agape, is love for universal. Yeah, like Mother Teresa. Yeah, Sister Amgama in Malaysia. And pragmatic is very pragmatic. You want to marry me, you want to love me, you must have car, you must have house. And the car shouldn't be my me. I want Ferrari. That is pragmatic. Well, you feel you are okay with it for your security, why not? You believe in pragmatic love. Yeah? Okay, next one. How about your love? Okay. It is really 1 hour. Okay. Interact now. Any question? No. Interact with me now. I give comment. Okay. If no question, then I summarize the whole thing. Alright. Intimate relationship.
Dr. Johari, how to teach, basically, we have children, young children. So how to teach our young children
Sex education. Sex education.
Yes.
But I just give ideas. It's not the things what I said is final one, alright? Because in Malaysia, the problem with our sex education is some group of religion group people, ulama and so on, they spoke against of the sex education. They believe that sex education will what may say that persons, I mean, in a way we teach students, young children how to do it, you know. But go back to I researched UNESCO curriculum. UNESCO's curriculum is being tested in 86 countries, and it was found so, I mean, quite effective, you know. And then talk about how to teach young children with about sex. In Europe and America, sex education, 60% of all about sex is taught by parents. Europe and America. In Malaysia, only 27%. Even some parents, some mothers refuse to talk about menstruation. Anak datangan head pun tak nak beritahu nya benda-bendanya. Yeah? And simply that telling the daughter, from now on you can't sleep with your same room with your brother. For what reason? And from now on you tak boleh main-main dengan budak-budak lelaki sebab semua budak lelaki yang tu. So you don't explain why. You don't explain why. Not only 27 parents do explain about all that. Well, it's quite difficult to find how to explain to young children. But one was a teacher. I was a school teacher in Australia about 4 years. Australia in a way, I'm quite attracted to their sex education club. But after quite some time, the approach might be not suitable for our culture because they promote safe sex. End of the safe sex is what? You may do it, but you do it safely. So in Australian campus, in New South Wales, you can get condom free in the toilet kind of thing. Meaning to say that toilet is quite this having second generation sex. You know.